Thank you to join me, and I am very excited to meet you all, and I hope you can enjoy my class. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. I am Daniela Bucchi and I am a chef at home. I live in Italy, in the center of Italy, nearby in Umbria, nearby Tuscany, and my English is homemade like my food. Sorry if sometimes my pronunciation is not perfect. In the last years I have been cooking for more than 1,000 people from all over the world, and for some international Hollywood stars like Meryl Streep, Sam Neill, Lily Rabe, Amish Linklater when they come to Italy for their holidays. Now I would like to share my cooking recipes with more people, and this evening we start to prepare 3 simple and appetizer, quickly to prepare and very delicious. Sorry. The live will be saved in this group. Please ask me any question in the comments. I try to answer you meanwhile I am cooking. However, when the live is ended, I will answer you to each comments personally at the end of the live. I try to answer you in while I'm cooking, and so it's time to cook. Put on your wrapper and let's get cooking. Okay, check. Let me know. Okay, good. The first appetizers I go to prepare it is an eggplant roll. It is a delicious appetizers made with some eggplants and minced meat. The ingredients are very easy, and for 2 serves I use 1 eggplant, this. I use 80 grams of minced meat. You can use pork or beef. This evening I have beef. Then I use 1 carrot, or 2 small carrots, half a stack of celery, 1/4 of onion, and some parmesan to season it, and of course olive oil and salt. The first thing to do is turn on the oven at 180 degrees Celsius. Later, when I give you the recipes, I will give you also the Fahrenheit degree, as you can help you to for the cooking. The first thing, I turn on my oven. Okay, and I start to cook my meat. I put the meat in a pan with some olive oil and the vegetables. So I will cut vegetables. Okay, just a moment. Fabulous yellow onion. It's very sweet and not too, the flavor is not too hard. Then I can kiss my husband. And I get I chop everything. I use my manual chopper. My vegetables are chopped and I add to my meat. Now I turn on the gas and I cook a little bit for 10 minutes or less, just the time. And meanwhile, okay, I come back. Now I slice my eggplant and I grill it a little bit. I use that stone on the gas. Then I move to the gas to show you how I'm making. I start to cut my aubergine for this side. I show you how it is this side, the height of the aubergine, because then I fill my aubergine with the mix of meat and vegetables. Pay attention to your finger, don't cut your finger. And like this. Okay. And the last one. Now I go to grill a little bit my aubergine. We move on the gas. My husband will move the camera. Today I am very lucky. I am also the movie maker. Okay. We grill the aubergine. I can brown my vegetables and my meat. I love vegetables and usually I prefer to add more vegetables than meat. But if you like meat, you can add extra meat and less vegetables. We add a little bit of salt and pepper on the meat. Okay. And some pepper. Okay. I check my aubergine. not ready yet. I use at the moment 1 aubergine, 80 grams of minced meat, 2 small carrots, half a stick of celery, a quarter of onion, some olive oil, and that's it. There are any questions? No. If you have any questions, please ask me. I'm happy to answer you. I'm here. Okay, my meals is almost ready. I just need to cook it just a little bit because I finished to cook it in the oven later. I just had some balsamic vinegar and turn off the gas. Sorry. Okay. I check my aubergine. Okay. It's time to turn. If you don't have a stone grill like mine, you can use a simple non-stick pan. The result is the same. You don't have the sign of the grill, or you can use your oven, just a few minutes in the oven, just 2 minutes in the oven, and meat is ready, and I'm finished to grill my aubergine. Then we prepare our roll. This is ready. Good. So this is ready. A few minutes again. Okay, good. Meanwhile, I'm waiting my aubergine. I put on the grill a slice of bread. I will use later for the third appetizer, but I needed to toast the bread. You can use a toaster or you can use a oven. I have my stone on and I use the stone because the result is excellent, because outside the bread became crunchy and inside is softer. Just wait a few minutes. questions. Chris is balsamic vinegar. I used balsamic vinegar. And no seasoning on the eggplant, or no Karen, no seasoning on the eggplant, and no oil on the grill. It is a non-stick grill, and I will season the eggplant later. Before to add meat, I just add a pinch of salt. Yes, balsamic vinegar, Chris, yes. If you have also a sauce of balsamic vinegar, is excellent, a creamy balsamic vinegar. Okay. I have just a few minutes to finish to cook my eggplant. Hi Sue, no, I salt later the eggplant. When eggplant are cooked, I add a pinch of salt. Usually you can salt before the aubergine to put out the bitter liquid, but as the aubergine go on the oven, it's not necessary that steps. I usually cut my fresh aubergine. I cook on the grill without oil and without salt. Before to make the roll, I add a pinch of salt and the filling, and that's it. Usually my cooking is very light. I don't like to eat too much fat. I'm waiting. I leave the bread on the stone grill, and now we go to prepare our aubergine. Yes. My Spielberg moved the camera. This evening I am very lucky. Oh. Okay. Clean my space. Okay, now I have this plate where I put my aubergine. I just add a little bit of oil. Okay. My oil to avoid that my aubergine sticks. I check my bread, sorry. Okay, a few minutes and I am ready. Okay. I take my aubergine. I have my pinch of salt. Yes. I put more than one, like. My cat wake up and she would like to have dinner. This evening you have to wait, Paulina. Okay. Okay. Ready for filling our aubergine. 1 spoon of filling, a little bit more. It depends how many bigger is your aubergine. I don't find a bigger aubergine this morning at the market. Good. My bread is ready, good. And Olivia now I'm rolling my aubergine and I fix the tooth care. Okay. And I put my baking oven on my plate. Close. Fix. Good. Okay, good roll. Pay attention when you cut your aubergine, because if you cut the aubergine too thin, they broken when you roll. If they are too high, it's difficult to roll later. It's difficult to roll it. Good. Good job. I'm finished to put my. I already also the final part of aubergine that are a little bit difficult to roll. I try, but you can avoid to roll the border of aubergine. Use the best slices to roll. You can use the side of aubergine to make a side dish. Don't add too much filling. Okay. This way. It is too much filling here. Close. That's it. And I try to roll my side. It's not easy. Oh. Yes, good. I make space for the last roll. Small roll. Good. At this time, I have just to sprinkle with some breadcrumbs and with some Parmesan cheese. Okay. And some Parmesan on top to make crunchy and savory. A little bit of olive oil, and we are ready to put on the oven. Now I cook for 20-25 minutes in the oven. Meanwhile, our eggplant cook, we prepare another delicious appetizers. It is a polenta flan. Polenta is a corn flour, and I prepare this flan with a fondue cheese. As I have some truffle from a local producer, I will use a truffled polenta, and I make the fondue cheese with some truffle sauce. But you can use also the classic polenta without truffle, and you can make your cheese fondue without truffles. Is the same. Let's start. I make some space. One more. Yeah. Okay, I start to prepare my polenta. I use this small pan, and I put some water inside. It is 250 ml of water, a pinch of salt, and we go on the gas and we wait the water bubble. I have some questions, and I add a little bit of oil on the water. It helps the cooking of polenta. Okay. What Karen, I add some Parmesan. Exactly, Susan. I sprinkle the aubergine roll with some breadcrumbs and Parmesan. I already prepared my 40 grams of polenta. It is made with the corn flour from a local mill, and it is truffled with some truffle inside, but you can use the standard polenta without truffle. Yes. Go on the gas. Good. The water starts bubbling and I start to add my corn flour and gas low, and I turn until the polenta absorb the water and became solid. The smell is fantastic. Okay, it is almost ready. One minute more. Okay. Yes. Now it's ready. The water is completely absorbed. Fantastic. I use a quickly polenta. Usually polenta, my grandma make polenta and it turn for minimum 1 hour. I use the quickly polenta and in 5 minutes, especially for small portion, it is ready. Now I put my polenta in some mold and I leave it cooler. I use this mold. I add just a little bit oil to avoid that my polenta stick. Sì, hai girato la camera, Saverio, vedo te. Okay. No, give me a piece of paper and a spoon. Put my polenta in my mold. I just finished the last macaroni. Okay. Finish. Compact. I leave my polenta to cool because I serve it warm, not too hot. And meanwhile, I start to prepare the other appetizer. We'll leave here to cool, because to unmold the polenta, it is necessary that the polenta is tepid and not too hot. I check my aubergine. They are not ready. I put my timer to avoid that I forgot my aubergine in the oven. And I start to show you the third appetizer. The third appetizer is a grilled cheese, and it is a typical Umbrian appetizer. It is a typical appetizer of my land. And I use this cheese. It is a goat cheese. It is not too it is a medium aging, and it is cut in this medallion. And I go on the gas to grill this medallion, and I will serve with pear, walnuts and honey, and on top and I use this bread. I make the classic bruschetta with the olive oil and salt. I put my cheese on top, and I serve with pear, honey and walnuts. It is very, very delicious. I start to put my cheese on the pan, on the gas. Okay. I no need olive oil. It is a non-stick pan, and I put on the gas. Meanwhile, my cheese cook, I prepare the pear. I use a plate. I take a plate to serve. I need some salad. I think I have in the fridge. Yes. I put some salad on top of plate. Not too much. And I put my bread on top. Now I start to prepare my pear. I chop in the middle. Do you see me? I put out the seed. I have to check my cheese. Yeah. My pear are very well done. Maturation are very sweet. I cut in slice the pear. I put here on the plate. on this side. You can move the pear. Oh, my cheese. Don't bother, please. The smell of cheese is fantastic. I have some butter. It is already chopped. I'll chop a little bit. You can serve also whole walnuts. Or you can crumble with your hand. Especially walnuts go on top of the peel. A pinch of salt on the bread, because here in Umbria, in Tuscany, our bread is made without salt. It's a long history from the Roman times. I will tell you another time. Wow! 1 minute extra on this side, and cheese is marvelous. I have the olive oil on the bread. It is a typical bruschetta with a fresh olive oil. The olive oil is from a local mill. And okay. My cheese is ready. You make a crunchy crust in both sides, and it is melted inside. And okay, good. Yes. And I'll put on top of my bread. And the last ingredient, honey. It's homemade honey. My neighbor is a beekeeper, and I have all around the year excellent honey. And I put some honey on the peel, like this, some on the cheese, this honey on the peel, and a little bit on cheese. Okay. And wow. And that's it. And this is the final plate. It is the cheese, grilled cheese with pear and bruschetta with the fresh olive oil. That's it. Now I have to finish to prepare our polenta flan. I'll leave my plate there. I'm cleaning my space. I'll check some. Yes, thank you, Sue. Yes, it's really delicious. It is a typical plate of my area. I love so much this plate. It is really, really delicious. Karen, the cheese is a goat cheese. Oh, sorry, it was for the previous, for the aubergine, sorry. Yes. Now it's time to prepare our polenta. It's not too much tepid. I wait 1 minute because I think it doesn't mold. A glass of water for me. I check my aubergine. Okay, they are almost ready. Please, if you have some questions, let me know. If you are enjoying or if I am boring, please let me know. And please be honest. Okay, prepare the plate for the polenta. I serve the polenta with a fondue cheese, and I made the fondue cheese with some parmesan and some cream. If you have also some pecorino or any other of savory cheese, you can add. And this evening I will add some truffle sauce. I have this delicious truffle sauce to use, and I will use to make to flavor my truffle to make my fondue cheese. I start to prepare. I'll use some cream. Creamy. Okay, not too much, is enough. And I put in the fridge the rest. I had some parmesan, around 2 tablespoons. And I add a little bit of water to help the melt. I have here just a little bit of water, not too much. Okay, stop. If I need extra water, I'll add later. And I go on the gas to melt my cheese. I add a little bit of my truffle sauce, 1 teaspoon or half tablespoon. This sauce is made with black truffle and mushrooms, different mushrooms. It is very flavored. I go on the gas. Please, my Spielberg, come in. Okay, I need this medium gas. I make my fondue. I wait when the mixture is bubbling and the parmesan is completely melted. The fondue is ready, and I serve the cheese fondue very hot because my polenta flan is tepid, and the cheese fondue help to the polenta flan to be warm and not cold. Wow, it starts bubbling. Good. Yes, we wait a few minutes. It is too much liquid. Just 30 seconds. Okay, it's ready. Wow, truffle smell is amazing. I try to mold my polenta. It's not too cold, and I hope yes. Good. Now I add my cheese fondue on top because it is so hot and it helps to eat to reheat the polenta. Polenta is tepid, and with this, wow. With the remaining sauce, I used to make a bruschetta, or you can use to dress pasta tomorrow or later. I add a little bit pepper. I check my, yes, they are ready almost. I add a little bit pepper. And if you like some extra truffle sauce in the side, like you can soak your polenta sauce and the truffle sauce. Oh, a little bit extra on the side. Oh, good. And that's it. If this one for me and one for my super husband. This evening he helps me with the registration. I move, and it's time to put off the aubergine roll. Okay, yes. They are ready. Good. And I put one in a plate to show you. Good. And we open. And this is the result. The smell is delicious. I love this raw aubergine. And for me, they are ready like this. If you would like to add some olive oil or some pepper, you can add, but not extra sauce or nothing like that at all. That's it. Really, really good. And I'm finished. It is 1 hour, and like I promise you, I teach you quickly appetizers. In 1 hour we prepare 3 kinds of appetizers very quickly and interesting to do. And thank you so much to watching my class, my online class. And I remember you to participate at the challenge. From Friday to Sunday you can prepare one of my recipes, an appetizer. Tomorrow we make pasta. You can try to make a plate of pasta, and please post your pictures or your videos in the main group Enjoy Italian Cooking. The most liked video or pictures will win a private cooking class with me on Zoom. We will be on Zoom and we cook together an Italian meal. And I don't know if you have any question, please, I am at your disposal. And about the challenge, I give you more information about, I'll send you an email with the details of the challenge rules, and I'll post here in this private group many information. And later I will prepare a list of ingredients I use this evening to prepare all this food. And thank you so much. And tomorrow evening I will be live at 6 p.m. Rome time. I think you are in the morning in the US around midday. And tomorrow I will prepare 3 kinds of pasta: gnocchi, spaghetti and penne. I don't have time to make homemade pasta. I will show you in another live just for homemade pasta. Tomorrow we prepare 3 delicious sauces to dress gnocchi, to dress spaghetti and to dress penne. This one plate will be vegetarian and other plate with meat, as you can offer the multiple choice for your family and friends. I hope you enjoy this live, and I give you a good afternoon. For me it is evening, and I hope to see you tomorrow evening with me again. Thank you so much for watching my videos, and see you soon. Please, any question, write in this group or in the main group. I will be very happy to answer you. See you soon. Bye.